This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, Game Master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. They currently have a Halloween sale going. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring Era Friction. If you haven't seen part 1 of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG where you are the ultimate action hero, harnessing the power of movie continuity errors to save the day, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the Era D10 Lite rule set. It has been created to make the process of playing the game as simple and fun as possible. The Era D10 rule set is designed to be played with multiple 10-sided dice. The number of dice to be rolled for any action is determined by adding the two most appropriate attributes for the situation, including the same one twice. When attempting a non-trivial action, a threshold which represents the difficulty of the action is defined by the Game Master. A roll is considered a success if it is equal to or greater than this threshold. So you could be rolling 4 or 5 for easy tasks, or perhaps 8 or 9 for hard tasks. The number of successes from the roll will define the level of success. When it comes to free actions, they can be taken at any time by a character, and do not take a combat action or any significant time to conduct, although they usually require a roll. When it comes to trivial actions, these do not require dice rolls to succeed. They are actions which the character can carry out without trying hard. This game features exploding D10s, or exploding dice. For every 10 that you roll, you get to roll an additional die. When it comes to opposed rolls, they are one of the core mechanics of the Era D10 rule set. They are used when two characters, or natural forces, animals, etc., are directly opposing each other. Both sides roll, and the difference in the number of successes, the success margin, between the attacker and the target is used to determine which character is victorious and the level of success achieved. This can be used in combat, persuasion, or many other situations. Rolling a 1 on any die is considered a failure. If more failures than successes are achieved on a dice roll, the roll is considered a fumble. The severity of the fumble is defined by the difference in number between failures and successes. It's important to note that, considering that the characters could be carrying a rocket launcher or a tree trunk, there are no hard rules for encumbrance in this game. Now, concerning luck points and bad luck points, for each level a character has in their luck, they have a luck point. These points can be used after dice rolls that don't go the way the player hoped. Luck points are used after a roll has been completed, during the result. Luck points can add 2 successes to any dice roll. For each luck point spent in a session, the Game Master gains a bad luck point. These allow the Game Master to remove 2 successes from any player's roll. Now then we get to friction points. These are really fun, but also really wonky. You gain friction points by using your style. For each unique event during which you use your style to a low or moderate degree, you gain 1 friction point. For using your style to a high degree, you gain 2 friction points. You can be awarded a friction point for other actions that are appropriate for heroes, such as walking away as something explodes behind you, only if you don't look. And that's the thing about these friction points. They are quite awesome because they allow you to represent those plot hole moments, those deus ex machina situations in action flicks. But I recommend that you use session 0 to define how these points can be spent. For example, you could say, if you spend 3 points, then a non-player character appears and distracts the enemy. And if you spend 10 points, then you will always find a vehicle when you need it. It's also important to note that the group may pull friction points to achieve greater results in this way. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about damage and healing. So the core mechanics are very well defined, but when it comes to this expenditure of friction points, you definitely need some harder guidelines, because otherwise you're going to be interrupting the session constantly, discussing if you can do this or you can do that, and you kill the immersion, you kill the flow of the game, or the session rather. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member and enjoying exclusive tabletop RPG tips. You can also use the super thanks button and check out the pinned comment below. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you and see you later.